Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree. Excuse me. I am the host. This is my vlog, and today we're talking about PC gaming. This is going to be a short video. I'm not going to go on a big, long rant or tangent or whatever. I'm just going to say PC gaming isn't as good as people make it out to be. In fact, I'm a console gamer. I've always been a console gamer. I've tried to become a PC gamer. I had an Atari 800 computer. I had a Commodore 64 and a Commodore 128 computer. I had a IBM 386 computer. I had a Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11. So I've gone through all of the different operating systems. And a couple of things that I've learned over the years is people are full of shit when they tell you Windows games are universally compatible. They're fucking not. If a game was made to run on a 386 VGA DOS, you're not going to get that game to run natively in Windows 11. It does not run natively, so it is not compatible. You have to use emulation, which, again, is not the same thing as backwards compatible, or you have to patch the game, or the developer has to patch the game. Somebody has to patch the game to make it work. Or you have to buy a remaster of the game that is compatible with with your respective or current operating system. The other problem I have with PC gaming is not just in the compatibility between operating systems, but also hardware incompatibilities. You could have a graphics card that is beefy and can handle Skyrim all day long, but as soon as you try to play Crysis, it'll crash. Or you try to play Call of Duty, and it's like, yeah, Call of Duty runs, but Grand Theft Auto won't. You can have these inconsistencies all the fucking time. The other problem I have with PC gaming is all the fucking installers you have to have. You want to play your GOG games, you got to download the GOG client. You want to play your Steam games, you got to download the Steam client. You want to play your EA games, you got to download the EA client, which used to be Origin. You got to have the Epic client. You got to have the whatever the fuck it is that Blizzard uses. I don't even know what that client's called because I don't play Blizzard because bullshit. Too many fucking clients. You got to have all these different apps with different logins, different accounts to keep track of. And it's just a pain in the ass because you always have to try to recover your account when you migrate from one operating system to another. If you don't log in every so often, they lock you out and make you change your password, and they don't let you use the password you've used in the past. So you got to keep making up new passwords and keep getting locked out, because every time you make a new password, you can't remember it, and Windows doesn't always save them, or the apps don't always save them. Or you move to you buy a new computer, and then it doesn't matter if it was saved on your old computer because it's not saved on your new computer. It's just a fucking hassle. I like that consoles are generally user-friendly and generally plug and play. I do have a PS4. Sometimes you have to install the game. Sometimes you have to download a patch or an update. But for the most part, if the game says it runs on PS4, it runs on every PS4. If a game says it runs on Windows 10, and then you have to read the back of the box to know which video cards it's compatible with, and either your video card is on the list, or if it's not, you're rolling the dice. You run the risk of maybe it not working, or not working correctly, or crashing, or being buggy, or a host of other issues. Now, I will admit, sales are a draw, are absolutely a draw on. This is why I have so many GOG games, because I just bought a 3-pack yesterday. Just yesterday, I bought 3 full games for $1.50. The Alone in the Dark trilogy. Those were like $30 a piece back in the day. So, it's not that I don't play PC gaming. I do play PC games, but it's a hassle. I always have to troubleshoot. Every time I get a new computer, I always have to troubleshoot. I always have to remember my logins and download all the clients. I always have to re-download all the games and reinstall them again. If a game requires a certain setting, I have to Google that. I have to Google that setting. If it requires a specific patch, I have to remember to download that patch. If it requires a specific DLL, I have to remember to find that DLL and then put it in the right folder. Some games require specific media player codecs, so you got to find the codec that's specific to that game and then put it in the correct folder. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. Don't come at me with PC gaming is better than console gaming, because the fuck it is. It's not. There's nothing wrong with PC gaming if you really want to put in the effort, but console gaming is a low barrier of entry, low cost, low effort alternative, and it's easier for me. I stick to console gaming. I have a PS1, I have a PS2, I have a PS3, and a PS4. I will be buying games for those 4 consoles for the rest of my life. I will not be buying PC games any more than I've already have, except for on rare occasions where I come across a good deal. I will stick to what I can get on the PS4 and nothing newer. I'm not a modern gamer. All my games are retro games. All my GOG games, all of them, are DOS era games or Windows 95 era games. I don't have anything newer than that except for Gun and Fear. Those are the 2 newest games I own. Put that in your head. Gun and Fear. Those are like 2003, 2004, 2005, in that ballpark. Those are the newest games I own on GOG. I have one relatively new game on Steam, which is Fallout New Vegas, and I have Minecraft, which is, at this point, it's not even new anymore, and requires its own separate launcher and its own separate fucking login. It's too much for me. It's too much fucking hassle. Don't come at me with PC gaming is, God's gift to humanity, because the fuck it is. It's bullshit.